But you got your rhythm going now. Thanks, James.
James Harden is the type of player who lets his game do the talking. He's a modern-day legend, a family hero, and an inspiration. But there are things about Harden that you may not have known before. So join me as I take you through the 10 things you did not know about James Harden. Number 10. Business ventures. In 2017, Harden signed a 4-year extension with the Rockets worth $171 million that runs through 2022-23 and will pay $47 million in its final year. Among others, Adidas made Harden one of the faces of its NBA campaign after signing him in 2015 to a 13-year deal worth as much as $200 million. He's also partnered with Amazon to share the details of his go-to workout products, which include a heavy dose of his endorsement partners like Adidas and Body Armor. Besides, Harden has also invested an estimated $15 million in July 19 for a small stake in the Houston Dynamo of MLS. He features at number 54 in the Forbes list of top 100 celebrities of 2020. Number 9. Early life. Born in 1989 in Los Angeles, California, James Edward Harden Jr. is the youngest of 3 children. His father, James Sr., was a former Navy seaman who was mostly absent from his life. Harden and his 2 siblings were raised by their mom, Manya Willis, in the notorious neighborhood of Compton. By the time he first tried out for the boys' basketball team at Artesia High School in nearby Lakewood, Harden stood a relatively modest 6'1" and was hampered by bouts of asthma. However, he immediately impressed his coaches with his game instincts, and after spouting a few inches, he became one of the top players in the nation. Harden led Artesia to back-to-back state championships and was named a McDonald's All-American in 2007. The 6-time NBA All-Star is the founder of the charitable organization 3 The Harden Way, Inc., providing academic financial support to young students in the Houston metropolitan area. Number 8. Impeccable record. Standing at 6'5" tall in shoes and weighing 220, Harden plays mostly at the shooting guard position, but he is capable of playing the point guard. He is the highest left-handed all-time scorer in the history of the NBA, with season averages of over 25 points per game since the 2012-2013 season. Harden is considered one of the most versatile and dangerous scorers in the NBA. Such was his record that the sporting biggie, ESPN, named him the 5th best shooter in the NBA through the entire 2010s decade. He possesses a wide array of offensive moves, 2 of the most prominent among them being the Eurostep and his step-back jumper. Only 4 other players in the history of the NBA, LeBron James, Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, and Allen Iverson, have averaged at least 25 and 6 in over 500 career games. He's led the league in both points and assists, and his 29 career games, he's had at least 40 points and 10 assists, second to only Oscar Robertson and more than LeBron, Michael Jordan, and Larry Bird combined. He's 4th on the career list for 50-point games, behind only Wilt Chamberlain, Jordan, and Kobe. He's already 5th on the career three-pointers list and will likely retire, trailing only Steph Curry. Harden has racked up 5,193 career assists. He has assisted Clint Capela the most, who made 756 baskets off Harden's assists. Number 7. National career. Harden featured twice in the U.S. national basketball team. He was a member of the U.S. national team that won a gold medal at the 2012 Olympics. He was also involved with the team that won the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2014. While in college, Harden finished his sophomore campaign with an average of 20 points, 5.6 boards, and 4.2 assists. He was named to the 2009 All-Pac-10 tournament squad following Arizona State's defeat by USC at the Staples Center. Following the season, Harden was named the Pac-10 Conference Player of the Year. Number 6. The NBA Playmaker. Harden was selected in the 2009 NBA Draft by the Oklahoma City Thunder. He recorded the 4th highest three-point percentage in NBA history for a player under the age of 21 with a minimum of 150 attempts during his time with them. James helped the Thunder reach the 2012 NBA Finals, where they were defeated in 5 games by the Miami Heat. In 2012, Oklahoma City attempted to sign Harden to a 4-year deal worth between $52 and $55 million, which, unfortunately for them, failed. While they could not agree for an extension to the contract, Harden was traded then to the Rockets in the late 2012s. Just 4 days after this, Harden signed a contract extension with the Rockets for 5 years, worth $80 million. On that particular day, he became the first ever NBA player to score 37 or more points, while registering a double-digit assist total in his team's debut, posting 37 points, a career-high 12 assists, 6 boards, 4 steals, 1 block, and a 105-96 win over their counterparts, Detroit Pistons. Talk about fortune favoring the brave. In 2018, Harden led the NBA League scorecard and was named the NBA's most valuable player. He is an 8-time NBA All-Star and has earned 6 times the All-NBA team honors, which includes 5 first-team selections. He finished the decade as the NBA's leading scorer with 19,578 points, despite beginning his career as a 6th man. Number 5. Who's his idol? Without a doubt, James Harden is one of the best left-handed players in the NBA, but who does he think is his favorite lefty of all time? While taking on questions from fans on Twitter, Harden named Manu Ginobili as his idol when he was asked about his favorite lefty of all time. Interestingly, the more you think about it, the more you would see Ginobili's game being incorporated into the shooting guard's game, as they both are slashers who are efficient from beyond the arc. Working off the dribble in the open court while weaving through the defense and hitting that patented Euro step Manu brought over from Argentina is something James Harden has mastered. They say mimicry is the best form of flattery, and that proves true here. However, based on athleticism and personal skills, though, it is easier to conclude that Harden is the better player. Number 4. Who is his partner? James Harden has had an incredible list of partners. James Harden himself is incredible, right? The list of every rumored girl he's ever been tied to includes singer Ashanti, reality show celeb and socialite Khloe Kardashian, social media model Jessica Janshel, model Amber Rose, reality star Terry Jose, Instagram model Alla Neighbor, and cybersecurity consultant Gail Golden, among the many. However, if the latest reports are to be believed, Jessica Janshel is James' rumored girlfriend. Janshel is a social media model who boasts an impressive 600,000 followers on Instagram. There have been many reports of the potential couple being together, and there have been some subtle and not so subtle hints about her relationship status with Harden. Number 3. The Memorial, modern. It is believed that Harden owns a $10 million mansion, the Memorial Modern. It is an exclusive enclave in suburban Houston that took over 3 years to build and spans across 3.5 acres in Rivercrest. The 26,000 square foot ultra-modern mansion features a grotto, wine room, casita, prep kitchen, full bar, and a fitness room. It has been crafted from commercial-grade steel with minimalistic design elements. The Violet Master Suite features vaulted wood-beamed ceilings, hardwood floors, space-age lighting, and a captivating textured wall set with a gas fireplace and big screen TV. Harden's been quoted as describing the home as just him. It's very much an extension of his overall demeanor. Number 2. Harden has asthma. James Harden has proven to be unstoppable during his time at the NBA. We've seen the beard punish opponents at will, and he's both the best scorer in the league and a walking bucket. Although Harden has been unguardable on the court, there have been reasons to worry about him off the court. Harden has had asthma since he was a kid. In his university days, Harden could often be seen puffing on his inhaler. And since asthma has been deemed a pre-existing condition for the COVID-19, he's had to take some extra precautionary measures to safeguard himself. Whatever the case be, being asthmatic has not stopped him from going on to be one of the top players in the NBA. So number 1, why doesn't he shave that beard? Harden's facial hair is truly a work of glacial evolution. He's been bearded as long as he's been on the national scene, but looking back at the relatively modest growth he sported at Arizona State makes him almost unrecognizable. It seems like the beard's just kind of gotten longer and he likes it, so he kept it going. So much so that it has now become his trademark. When asked about shaving his beard, Harden said, "I don't like to waste my time shaving in the mornings." He also said that he'd be up for shaving it off for charity, but he set his price at $10 million. So what do you think? Which of these things about Harden amazed you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe and like us. I'm going to see you on the channel next time, and until then, it's goodbye.